Okay, you guys, we are here on the deck. This is Miss Gail at Georgia Peachnut. How you doing? Thank you for coming on board and watching my video. I'm out here on my deck, spraying my tree, getting my third spraying in with some Kaolin Clay. I have you over here in the shade because, let me see if I pull you closer. I didn't want the sun to be in your eyes. I have given it one spray. Let me bring you closer so you can see what it looks like. It turns white, and I hope that's showing up. All this turns white if you get the right combination of kaolin clay and water. And the thing about the kaolin clay is you will have to, when it rains, if it completely depletes it, you will have to come back out and spray. But it has its third coating on it. And I did the same thing for my gala apple over here. Trying it this way. The bees are awesome out here, boy. I tell you, I've never had problems with bees. They're just something else. But this is the gala apple, and it's completely coated. And this is why you want to keep your trees to a level that you can, work with them, spray them, harvest, and whatever. Because once they get to be over 6 feet tall, it's kind of hard to manage. It's hard to spray a 7-foot, 8-foot tree. At least for me. I'm going to say this for me. So I'm going to take you back through this. This is my third spray. A person asked me, can you go over the spraying regimen? I don't want you to get consumed with all the different 3 spraying regimens because we're in the third one now. The third one, you wait until the petal has dropped off. Once you see bud breaking and the petals forming, these bees are crazy. They're trying to get in my house and they're just bouncing up against the doggone sliding glass door. They keep doing that. What's wrong with them? I'm gonna get away from my hand in a minute. Anyway, I use this little sprayer right here because this is all I need to reach this. So this has about probably 16 ounces of kaolin clay in it too. This is I want to say this is a half a gallon, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I just kind of mixed it up to my satisfaction because I want it to be going on here kind of thick. So it's maybe a quart, I don't know. But I mixed it up in a big bucket over here. So if you do like 2 gallons, you want to put at least 32 ounces of kaolin clay in there and stir it up real good. Don't leave no clumps. And you have to keep shaking this. Make sure you prime this. You got to prime it. Then you press the button and you're just going to spray. You want to spray under, in the armpits, all over, all on top. Just spray. A good heavy spray on that. And it's going to look like it's not doing anything at first. But as it dries within the next 4 or 5 minutes, you will be able to see the white coating on there. Now this is the first time I've had this peach tree. I don't know what kind of peach tree it is. Lost a tag. It had some baby peaches on here. But we had a lot of wind, and when they're young like this, they will drop the peaches. So I can't tell if there's any peaches on here or not. Don't look like they made it, but I'm still gonna protect it in case some insects want to come and lay eggs or whatever for the next year. I'm gonna protect it with the spray, and I don't worry about that. I know next year I will have some peaches. Same thing with this apple tree. It's a gala apple tree. And this is my first year with it. It's one of my $5 deals. So I know it's probably not going to bear any apples this year, but you still want to spray. Whether it bears it or not, you still want to spray. Spray the trunk. I even spray on top of the soil because you never know what's hovering down there. And basically, that's it. You're not supposed to do this when it's high wind because, and it's windy, and what I did was I sprayed and watched the direction of the wind, and then I went behind the direction of the wind and sprayed in the direction of the wind. And then it's calm, so when it calms down in between the wind blowing and the wind not blowing, just go on ahead and spray. It don't take long to do it, but just make sure you spray the whole trunk, underneath the arms, everything, so that you can get it saturated. And it'll stay like this, like I said, until the until it gets to the point where it's windy, or not windy, but raining. Start raining again. That's when you come out and check your tree. You still may want to do a light spraying. Some of the clay will still be on there probably, depending on how much rain you got. But going ahead and do a light spraying. Now, if you don't want to do the Kaolin Clay, you can do the all-season spray. Read your directions on both of these. You can do the all-season spray, or you can do actually a combination of the two. You can put the all-season spray on and then do the Kaolin Clay. We are in the third spraying period, which actually should have taken place in February, March, but I say do it when you can, depending on the weather. The weather plays a big, important part. And everybody, let me say this to y'all, everybody's fruit trees and growing issues is not the same. It depends on where you are. You may still be in your winters. We're in our spring. So if you're still in your winters, you can proceed differently than what I'm proceeding. I'm about to sneeze, I'm sorry. So just, excuse me, chew the meat, spit out the bone on everything. Chew the meat, spit out the bone. So take from it what you want, what you can, and modify it. So your weather is different from my weather. Right now, it's windy somewhat. We're in our spring. We're through with winter. So yeah, because my winter was not great and life be life, and I was not able to get out here and spray that last spray. But I can still do it now. What you don't want to do is spray when the petals are on. Now, this is my opinion. You can read about it. I do urge everyone to please look up your own information, because when the petals are there, that's what's drawing the bees, the beneficial insects there, and you don't want to have anything on there, including Kaolin Clay, while they're trying to pollinate and receive whatever they're receiving in nectar. So once your petals drop, and I just wait till all the petals have dropped, then you can go to spraying and do a very light oil spray. That third spray, if you're not using Kaolin Clay, it's supposed to be a light oil spray. You go from heavy to medium to light. So we don't want to get confused. We're going to just stick with the third one right now. Read your directions if you use the all seasons. There are other ones out there, but I know I have the all season. And I'm not going to use it right now because I'm using the Kaolin Clay. So I may use it on some of my other trees, like my apple trees out there that's just now budding out and getting flowers and stuff. It depends on how I feel. But for me, you have those two options. So what we're going to do also is we pulled, we took out turnips from here. You have to excuse me, but me and Paula, we having a ball out here, boy, I tell you. We're going to come down to here. And for those of you who don't know, just a review for those of you who do know, making sure you can see. We're going to bring these peas up because they do need to be tied. I did not put a cage around them because there was so much going on with this. But it's time for me to bring them up. So with peas, you have to be very careful with anything. You have to be very careful. And I have a tendency to be heavy-handed. So, y'all know me. And the peas, they have the tendrils, so be careful. You can break the tendrils off. You can just tear them so that because they're grabbing everything. So, we're going to bring this one up. And I see another one here that's grabbing. So, we're going to find where it's grabbing and gently bring it up from wherever it is. There you go. And just kind of give them some stretching room. Let them go on up so that they can be great. But take your time, and you can tie more than one onto a stake, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pull them up like that. And don't tie them tight. You don't want to tie them till you have the cambium layer affected. You just want to bring them up and brace them like that. And that'll be fine. So you just go through to get them to stand up. And I see some turnip that I left in here, but it's okay. You want to get them to just stand up. I'll put this right here. And be careful when you push this in, make sure you're not disturbing the roots. That don't want to go in, of course not. Okay, there you go. Make sure you're not disturbing the roots. And you just want to put a tie around it. And it looks better too. But it helps them to grow better because this is what they're designed to do. And we should have some peas soon, y'all. I'm looking forward to some flowers. And see, I like coming out here eating my peas, so I want to help them out. I want to help them be great. I don't know why this is dead, but we're going to just take that off. It don't matter. Let's see, we'll do one more while I have you on camera. Recall Magnum ice cream bars. I used to love the Magnum ice cream bars. Well, there's a recall on you guys. Magnum ice cream bars. Check your freezer. Just check your freezer. That's all I got to say. Oh. Let's see here. And I've been taking my ginger, turmeric, and lemon, and honey, and all that good stuff. That's the only way I'm able to come out here. I know some of you guys are probably saying, why don't you just take some pills? You know, I'm doing all that. But it still got me going. Okay, we're going to put this one up. And I'm just going to put all these together. And move this over. So all the peas are right here. In my pocket. Now make sure you come outside with stuff in your pocket. I have things in my pocket. I have things clipped on my clothes. You just put your seeds in your pocket. You never know what you may have to do when you come outside. So I'm going to put this one on right here. And I think you guys would agree that that looks a lot better. Yes. Let's see if I can get it twisted. Uh-oh. It don't want to do right. Okay. So now I know where my peas are. And I have some smaller ones coming up where I did plant some seeds out here. Still have some nice, ooh, I got a nice turnip root. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to take it out. But I've got a turnip root about that big down in there. Yay. Miss Gail gonna leave that in there. I have several big turnips. So I'm happy. I'll show you guys when it's time to take them up. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that little bit. Show you real quickly how the mulberry's doing. It's grown up. Remember we planted this together? Y'all see that mulberry? And how this is the Chicago Hardy fig tree. It's doing fine. Everything just needs watering. So we've done a good thing. Our green scallions, they still alive, but they need some water. Look at that. They're trying to die me, y'all. They need some water. Alrighty, you guys. I'm gonna let you go. This is Miss Gail at Georgia Peachnut. Just wanted to bring you along, do a little tree spraying. Remember the Kaolin Clay. Like everything is white out here. When it rains, it'll go away. It washes off your clothes easily. It washes off of everything easily. It doesn't stain. So if you get it on you, on your clothes, on your furniture, don't worry about it. It's gonna go away. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you're doing today. And I'll see you in the garden. Bye-bye.